Okay. We should be live. I look like shit. I feel like shit. I'm probably going to play like shit. But here we are. Hope you are all doing well. I'm hoping the audio is good. In fact, let me test that real quick. See if I can pull up my own channel. And hear what the audio is doing. Audio is still super fucking quiet. Jesus. Like, I can hear me, but I've got to be on max. Maybe we need to turn this up a little bit. Volume is just probably gonna be low. I don't know what I need to do to raise that. Because my mic's on max. Music's not bad. But oh well. We will continue and dive into it. Hello everyone. We are here taking on week 7. Or week 2 of MBC. I am slowly losing my mind, so apologies. But we are here. Battle should be in the next 5-ish minutes. So we're going live to talk about the matchup, what my thoughts are, what my plans are, and just to go from there. I am going to, let's do this. We're going to make a new scene. I didn't think of this. Oops. There we go. We'll do that. Alright, here's our matchup for this week. We are taking on Meowscarada, Terra Ironmoth, Zapdos, Metagross, Tentacruel, Dianise, Mamoswine, Illumise, Rufflet, Urshifu, Rapid Strike. All in all, an interesting team. The big thing that stands out to me is that their hazard removal is Rapid Spin on Tentacruel and Defog on Rufflet. If Rufflet comes, I will be a little surprised just because that is, you know, not their ideal Terramon, especially in this situation. It's going to be Iron Moth, but if Rufflet comes, it comes, and we will play around that. But in general, Tentacruel and Rufflet aren't doing a ton to really scare me off of, you know, my plan here. They do have Urshifu Rapid, which if it gets going can get scary. They do have Metagross, which if they can say get a weakness policy to pop or anything like that, does get scary. And then of course they do have a Prankstermon and Illumise, which is very annoying. The big thing with that is it can get both Thunder Wave and Encore to possibly lock or trap me. But let me double check, but I don't think it gets Taunt. Yeah, it does not get Taunt, which is a big plus for me. We'll talk about why here in a second. But in terms of status moves that are going to be annoying because it does get Prankster, it's got Thunder Wave, it's got potentially Trick, and it has Encore to Encore lock you into, you know, things you don't want to deal with. So that's the matchup. Let's take a look at what we are bringing for it. Right off the bat, we have Ogerpon Flame. We are going Ivy Cudgel because it's Flame. It is a Fire type move. That's going to help us hit Meowscarada, Metagross, Mamoswine, and Illumise fairly well. But Iron Moth, depending on what it tear it into, can resist. But we do have Stomping Tantrum because Stomping Tantrum hits 3 of the 4 resists on it. It hits Iron Moth, or 3 of the 4 fire resists. So it hits Iron Moth, it hits Tentacruel, and it hits Diomese. The last one just being Urshifu Rapid, which we've got Horn Leashed for, so we've got everything that we're really needing there. This is basically just a mon. It's fast, it hits hard, it can come in and do what we need to do. Especially since there's a decent chance that it's going to outspeed almost everything on their team because, and I'm going to skip over, we're leading Rabombi, and this is probably the more interesting plan that I have here. No matter what they go with, we are leading Rabombi. It is faster than everything on their team, so we're doing max speed choice scarf here to make sure that I believe the only thing that can outspeed it is a Meowscarada that is also scarfed and max speed. And the reason for that, and this is going to be big, is because I have also dumped a bunch of EVs into bulk on this, so that way Meowscarada, it ain't killing it in one hit. The only thing that normally could would be a Choice Band, Max Attack, Adamant, High Roll, Metagross Bullet Punch, and that's priority. But we have enough bulk that without a crit, takes us out of that range. So first turn, I'm genuinely just going to click Sticky Web, get those up because they're hazard removal. I feel fairly free to swap Gholdengo on without being punished. You do get knockoff on Tentacruel, but it's doing less than half and its special attack moves aren't going to be that threatening. So the plan here, get webs up, keep them up, and then let some of my mons potentially go nuts. Next we have Gholdengo. Gholdengo, if we get webs up, we can get a nasty plot, it can just start murdering things. Their only resist for Shadow Ball is going to be Meowscarada, which doesn't like a Dazzling Gleam, and it doesn't like Ruffet, which just doesn't, again, if they bring it, but we'll play around that as we need. The big thing here is I'm curious to find out if Meowscarada is going to be Boots, which if it is, that's fine, and if it's going to be Scarf. I've seen a little bit of both. Next one we're potentially looking at is the Glimmora. We do have Power Herb just because Rock is fairly free here. There's only two things that resist. You've got Urshifu Rapid Strike and you've got Metagross, both of which then don't like one of the other moves. Energy Ball and Earth Power are going to hit hard, and if we can get that +1 going, get some chip on them, things could just start dropping. If they do happen to get a Mon up and going, we do have Terapagos here. We have Heavy Duty Boots, so that way it doesn't swap in and get broken. It's going to be our emergency button to where if I have to swap it in and I can't kill something, that is just, picking up speed, getting boost, whatever it is, we have Roar. Roar will force it out. And then lastly, we have Quaquaval. This is going to be our big sweeper mon. Aqua Step, Brave Bird, Terra Blast, and Bulk Up. We are Terra Electric. Terra Electric primarily because Zapdos will no longer really be a threat to us. We'll resist both of its stabs, and we aren't going to be afraid then of, say, getting paralyzed. So that'll be big. Also, it removes Illuminis having Thunder Wave for us. And then just in case they bring Encore to try and lock us into, say, a Setup move, we have Mental Herb. And in general, they've only got 3 resists for Aqua Step. They've got Meowscarada, Tentacruel, and Urshifu Rapid. Meowscarada doesn't like Brave Bird. Tentacruel does not like Terra Blast. Urshifu does not like Terra Blast. So realistically, if I can get an Aqua Step off, this thing can just start killing. And that's ultimately going to be the goal. Because if I can get webs up, even if something is, say, Boots or Scarf, in theory, I should outspeed. And the only thing that realistically isn't going to is Ruffet, which, again, not overly worried. And potentially Scarf Zapdos, which I don't believe is going to have anything to really punish us with. So that's what we're rocking. And that's the game plan. Let me go see if my opponent ever sent me the comp. I'm really hoping I didn't misunderstand it when he said I'll grab the comp. we are just waiting for that comp ID. They are finishing getting their setup going, and then we are going to jump right on into this. All right. Not. I am all over the place today. I am really worried I don't screw up something horrible. I accidentally typed the comp ID right back in the message chat to my opponent. I don't know what I'm doing. I am not doing so hot. Pando? Oh, I gotta get sound ups through this. I am sorry. I need to redeem that. I've switched over from Twitch Studios over to now using Streamlabs. I'm still hating it. I need to get all the sound set back up. I do not like Streamlabs. I miss Twitch-based studios. But Pando, how you doing? Mic is kind of quiet. Why is my mic continuously quiet? Okay, let's fix this. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. Alright, is this any better? Is this picking me up any clearer? Am I coming in any louder? Do I need to turn down other audio? Because I am on max with my microphone. That's the concerning part. Oh, maybe. Hopefully that's better. I really, really, really do. And I'm glad to hear you are good. I am nervous for this match, but we are going to have fun with it. I've got a plan. If we can win this, we're going to go to 2-0, which is going to be huge. Finish the Team Star Endgame quest. Nice! Okay, I'm glad. I just got to move the mic closer to me and make sure it's on max. That's all it is. I'm glad that you are having fun with the game. The endgame, that felt like more like a chore. I had to get that done for a fun little competition thing I did back in TBL. I did not enjoy any of the Scarlet and Violet story. I am in the camp that Sword and Shield was a better game. I might be alone on that. I think others agree, but I genuinely... Scarlet and Violet got my hopes up really high and then dashed them very quickly. But hopefully this match will go well. Fingers crossed. We'll have to see. How we do. That's fair. The Sword and Shield, my biggest complaint was that it was very hand-holdy with a lot of the stuff, especially early on, that it was just cutscene after cutscene, and we're going to walk you through how to do this. Have you learned how to tie your shoe yet? Here's how you breathe through your nose. Here's how you breathe through your mouth. You can't do it at the same time. Like, it felt very hand-holdy. I enjoyed some of the characters in Sword and Shield better. The story was kind of meh to me, but I genuinely, like, once it opened up, it felt a lot more fun, and it at least felt like, hey, there's something worth exploring, whereas with Scarlet and Violet, it just kind of felt empty. I had no desire to go exploring a lot of the world. Like, alright, I want to find a Pokemon, that's one thing, but, like, I didn't have any desire to go out, take a look at things, try and find anything hidden. It was very much an open world on the rails, is the best way I can describe it. Kieran's arc felt close to old school rivals for me. That's fair. I could see that. Oops. I did not want to click that yet. Oh, but... Alrighty. Gosh, I need a haircut, something awful. Holy crap. Why am I postponing this? For Scarlet Violet, I enjoyed kind of exploring. The Blueberry Stone was a lot more fun to explore than Hibis. That's fair. There are some games to where it's like it's open and you can explore it, but there's a lot of times where I just don't feel a whole lot of an urge to explore it. Scarlet and Violet was one of those. I could be alone on that. That's perfectly fair. But it felt like, it almost reminded me a little bit of, what's it called? Oh, I'm blanking on it. It was the game that got a bunch of hype around the same time as Baldur's Gate, but then Starfield, I think it was, where Starfield had all these planets, but I didn't really have any desire to go explore any of them. Doing normal stuff gets rewarded. That's fair. I don't know, maybe it's because of the fact that I did it as a chore at the end game. It's where it's just like, So it very well could just be me. But I also just got very annoyed every time I would go out and the game would have to start loading. Because it didn't handle all the different Pokemon being out there. I will also say, I do miss tall grass encounters. Like the fact that everything was overworld really just kind of was a meh to me. Like I liked, not knowing what you were encountering, going off, getting the random. I think the idea of tall overworld mons are interesting, but I didn't want it to be for all of them. Space Skyrim, but worse, yes. It had such good potential. I was loving the game, and then I got about halfway through, and I just lost all motivation. 8 doubles that much. Fair. Doubles are a type of Mon battle that I'm interested in and not opposed to trying to do in a competitive league, but we'll have to see. Oh, do we need to... Fire Moth, okay. Here we go. So, I'm not surprised they're not bringing Ruffet. Alright, here we go. Battle underway. Iron Moth, Urshifu Rapid. Did they bring the bug? They brought the bug. Did they bring the Mamoswine? They brought the Mamoswine. No Rock Fairy. No Metagross. No cat. Interesting. Okay, I don't even have to click Brave Bird at all. Jeez. Alright, we know the game plan. We know what we're starting off with. We have a plan, and we are going to execute it. If they lead Tentacruel and just start spamming Rapid Spin, I'm going to laugh. Thank you for the good luck. We are going to dive right on into this. Alright, Iron Moth and Zapdos are their two fastest Mons. No Ghost Resist, no Dragon Resist, no Normal Resist. Of all the weeks for me to have brought Aqua Step last resort, that had been fun. One Dark Resist, okay. Oh, I could have brought Rock Polish Terapagos and just gone nuts with Terra Starstorm. Alright. Well, thankfully, I know exactly what I'm doing no matter what they lead first turn. I don't believe that there is anything they can do to punish me on that. They go Tentacruel if they lead Rapid Spin. If they lead Rapid Spin, I swear to God. We're just clicking it. Come on, click Sludge. You know you want to kill me. You know you want to kill me. Yep, they're just doing it. They are building up the speed. That's fine. We're just going to click it again. That's fine. Alright, so you didn't outspeed me at 1. Are you going to outspeed me at 2? Not guaranteed. Depends on your special investment. But can you, if you've got speed, can you just now kill me? Yeah. So we're gonna go into Goldango now. If they go for Rapid Spin again, then it does nothing. And if they go for Sludge Wave, it does nothing. I don't want them just continuing to build up the speed. Yeah, that's all they were gonna do. And that's fine. But now, this thing doesn't really scare me all that much. I mean, it's fast. Let's see how much bulk you've got. Goes for the flip turn. I'm going to be the one to leave, thank you. I mean, do you have anything that punishes me? Because it looks like you're got a lot of physical. Maybe Mudshot. I don't know if I want to risk that. You are fast right now. Do I want to go into it now? We're going to go into Ogerpon. What the hell, why not? If they go for the Sludge Wave to try and get damage off, I don't think they're going to kill. Yeah, they shouldn't. This honestly might be ideal, because if they go for it... Oh, they... They don't want to kill me. They know that I would then immediately go Quack-a-Ball, get the Aqua Step, and just start going brrr. That's fair. Let's get some chip off on it. Oh, we get the crit. Oh. They go for the U-turn, don't get a kill. So Zapdos not fast enough to outspeed me, although granted, I believe even if it was max speed, if it wasn't scarfed, it'd be a speed tie at best. Right now we're just getting off big damage and I'm fine with that. They're going to go Ice Shard. I'm going to let this thing go down. That's fine. Swine, Ice Shard, Ogre, Pond. Sticky Web. Now we're getting it up. And you can't stop me. You can Ice Shard. You're going to be Choice Band here. You're not killing me. Yep, that's fine. Goes into Jelly Belly. Perfectly fine. This was always the plan. Alright, they go flip turn. I kind of expected that in all honesty. Helios. Alright, so they are boots. Either that or clear amulet. We're going to swap into Rabombi. They likely are going to kill us here, but should be okay. Because even if they get a speed boost, that's what we have Terapagos on for. So no matter what, we're going to be okay. Hey Daria, so I led Rabombi, they led Tentacruel. They just kept clipping Racket Spin right off the start. I just kept clicking Sticky Wave. I eventually swapped into Goldango. Goldango then forced it out. Realistically, the only thing down right now is Mamoswine died, or Mamoswine killed Ogerpon. Goes for the Psychic. Interesting. This is fine with me because we're choice locking you. Yeah, so Ogerpon's dead. That's the only death so far. Yes. So it's Scarf now, and they had heavy duty boots. That's funny to me. They're going to click Flip Turn here. This is a risk. But they have to click Flip Turn here, don't they? Because they can't afford spinning. We still outspeed. That's funny to me. And then just to be safe, we'll go into Goldango. So they did click Flip Turn. It was just a really slow Tentacruel. But Tentacruel right now is kneecapped, and that might become setup fodder. I just need to get Quaquaval in cleanly here, and things are not going to like it. But he anticipated me swapping Quaquaval in. That ended up being huge, I think. Alright, they are also boots. They go for the Fiery Dance. That's gonna kill. to manually calculate the drop it goes because I forgot the fact that it doesn't auto come in. Alright, Terrifier. How much should I put onto this thing? I think we're just gonna roar. I don't want this thing continuing to set up. Oh, I'm probably fumbling here, but we'll see. I've got webs up like I want. That's... They go Fire Blast. They've got Fiery Dance and Fiery Blast. Interesting. Alright, we're getting that Mon out of here. That's fine. It's Boots. And then I think we just click Terra Starstorm because if they get outsped by us, what are they clicking? Okay. We got our first kill. That's fine. I was actually kind of hoping that they would outspeed and kill us. I wanted to get Quack in free here. They're gonna... Alright, this might be the chance. They're going to go Rapid Spin. But here's the thing. I don't need webs up. Because Aqua Step, I'm just going to outspeed. And they don't really have anything to punish Aqua Step right now. They're going to hard swap out. That's fine. This is fine. Come on, do close to half. Alright. Rocky Helmet, interesting. Let me make sure before I go doing something dumb. Alright, if Aqua Step's doing under half, this thing's super bulky. They're probably clicking Roost here. We're going to Terra, and we're going to click Terra Blast to scout what they're doing. Because if they click Roost, this thing can just be annoying for a while. But if I'm clicking Terra Blast, then they can't... Well, for one, if I'm Terraing, they can't punish me with Thunder Wave. If I click Brave Bird, I'm just going to take a bunch of tip. But Terra Blast doesn't make contact. They go Charm. Interesting. I did not expect that one. Alright. They're probably going to Roost here. Charm. I had that nowhere on my radar. That is a good bring. I thought for sure they would try to Encore Lock me, so I brought something else instead, but that's fine. They are probably going to Roost here. Yep. So we're going Sticky Webs again. Because I've got another trick in my back sleeve. So now here's the question. I know I outspeed it. That's the funny thing. Oh. They're gonna rapid spin again. We're clicking U-turn. I'm gonna get more chip on it, but next turn I can click either U-turn or Moonblast if they try this again, and it will kill. We're going to go Terapagos. That's fine. Terra Starstorm is just free as can be. Either something needs to take massive chip here, or this thing goes down and they lose their hazard removal. Because if I can get... If I can get webs up one last time, this thing can't remove it. I know that it's going to get choice locked. I know it won't be able to outspeed Rabombi. So I can essentially kill it with either Moonblast or U-turn. And this thing is going to go down. We're just going to go... Wait, why did I click Earth Power? Why did I click Earth Power? No! Oh, that was a major misplay. I might have just cost myself. Big time. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanted to click Roar. I just fucking cost myself. Like an idiot. Fuck. Oh, that might have just cost me the game. That just cost me the fucking game. I need Quaquaval to somehow live this. Yep. I'm so mad. I misplayed. Was not feeling well today. Knew I was going to do something stupid. Well played, Fist. You're in the win. Absolutely. I'm mad at myself because that should have been a roar, and then I don't have to worry about this getting speed boosted, and we go from there. Because ultimately, I just wanted to get Rabombi back in, get Webs up one more time. If I could have, Glamour kind of puts in some big work for me at least. But that Illuminati set was very good. I did not have on my radar it being Charm, so that was very good prep, very well thought out. Misplayed, but that happens. Can't get too upset. Definitely made that one hell of a fight. Nicely done. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream. We are falling to 1-1 on the year, but Fist, well played. And then we will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.